Do you pour money down the drain, supersizing and growing your business? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and our idiom today is money down the drain, or to pour money down the drain. And I was going to pour some money into a funnel or something, but instead I'm just talking to you. Now, as we grow and build and supersize our business, as we do anything in life, we are sometimes spending money and resources on useless things or things that don't pan out the way we think that they will or should. And other people might see that as pouring money down the drain. I see it as lessons learned or things that didn't work, and so I'm going to try something else. But I am as guilty as the next entrepreneur or business owner of spending money on the wrong things, spending money on useless things. I still remember for my Italian food business, when the internet was first coming about, I spent like $6,000 on a website. Yet I never got a website, never got a website up, never had a website from that investment. It was money down the drain. It was one of those lessons learned that because I spent money on something that didn't pan out, it didn't mean it wasn't a good idea. It means that I chose the wrong entity, the wrong business to partner up with in order to create the thing that I wanted. Guess what? That's a tough lesson learned, but that's part of being a business owner and an entrepreneur, is learning all those lessons along the way so that we don't repeat the same mistakes. And I like to share them with other people. You know, is it embarrassing to me that I flushed $6,000 down the toilet? Yes, it's embarrassing, but if I can prevent one other person from making that kind of a mistake and save them $6,000, then I think it's well worth sharing, and a little embarrassment isn't going to kill me. It takes a lot to get me embarrassed these days. So I remember my dad growing up, he always laughed about people that had boats, because he said having a boat was like just pouring money into the river, because you were always investing in your boat. And now with gas prices the way they are, I have to agree with him. There's some businesses and some business decisions and choices I've made and gotten involved in that were definitely just like pouring money on the drain, down the drain, or flushing it down the toilet. You had to put it in and in and in and in and in. And some of those business investments paid off, some of them didn't. You know, I feel that way about the stock market these days. I was part of the stock market, my ex-husband and I, when it had the huge last crash, and we lost millions of dollars. And so to me, we didn't really lose it because we never sold those stocks and et cetera, but it still felt like pouring money down the drain. So I would love to know your experience with this particular idiom and expression. Do you do things? Do you have things in your life that you feel like you're just pouring money down the drain? I think some people experience more than others in a negative way. I look at it as lessons learned, and if I learn a lesson from a mistake I made or a choice I made that wasn't optimal, then I feel like it's a positive, and so I don't feel like it's pouring money down the drain. But some things I still feel like it's just an expense. It's just something that I'm choosing to spend money on. I mean, maybe I'm choosing to spend money on it because I love it. A lot of hobbies that we have, some people would, and again, it's like beauty. It's in the eye of the beholder. What is wasteful to one person or beautiful to one person is heinous and ugly and ridiculous to another. And guess what? It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It only matters what you think. And are you moving your business in the direction you want it to go? That's the most important thing. So share in the comments below your experience with this particular idiom, pouring money down the drain. What do you think is your biggest waste of money as you're building and growing and supersizing your business? Share in the comments below. I would say I could share a lot of things. I'm not going to, because that's just my opinion. Have a great day. If I can help in any way, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it to supersize and grow your business?